As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
What is it that you really like to eat?
Anyone can cook.
He's the one behind these recipes.
We get to really be part of people's lives.
20 minutes for 2 medium rare steaks? This is bullshit.
Yes, chef.
I need to hear you.
Yes, chef.
It's your call.
Lady.
Look at me. Wake up.
No.
Makeup. Come here.
Hair and makeup.
Right.
My next client. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Dry Storage Confessionals. I can't believe it's fucking episode 12. It's flying by. This one is going to be a heater. We've got a very, very special guest, someone who has a unique perspective. The pub in 2 cities, 2 locations, and 2 totally different worlds. So thanks for clocking in. Let's get into it with Tim Dozier.
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? I have worked in the industry 27 years, and for the pub for 11 years on and off between Montgomery and Opelika, and there's a huge difference there.
So let's start with a little bit of a warm-up. If someone had to describe you strictly by your table numbers and drink orders that you've memorized over the years, what version of Tim would we meet? Sloppy. You're good.
Sorry about that. On point.
Period.
Okay. On point with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the one thing. You make your money, and the more you memorize, the better they tip you.
What's the most unhinged thing you've ever caught yourself doing on autopilot during a dinner rush?
Automatically trying to remove plates from table, sometimes when people aren't even done.
Yes. I'm not done with that yet.
Exactly. And it's like, I don't want to lose a hand. Sorry.
Yeah.
And you got to turn it around on them.
You've worked in restaurants long enough. What's a restaurant superpower you wish normal civilians understood you have?
Memorization and patience.
I love that.
Because you deal with so many different people,
Mm-hmm.
attitudes,
Mm-hmm.
temperaments, and Karens.
Yeah. So, we mentioned the pubs, Montgomery Pub versus Opelika Pub. Let's dive deep into the culture and the crew differences. Let's start with the obvious. What were your first impressions of each pub?
In the beginning, the Montgomery Pub was great. And it was like, whoa, this is fast paced. We can, you're going to make your money here. Everything's going to be awesome. And that died when the current owner of this pub left.
Mm-hmm.
And coming here, it was like coming back home.
Really?
Like coming back into, okay, you're going to make your money, you're going to be welcome, you're going to be family, and you're going to be appreciated.
So is that stark of a difference?
Yes.
Huh. Even in Montgomery, where at the time it was kind of like a ghost town still.
Yes.
It was busy every day.
Yes. In the beginning, for
Mm-hmm.
the first 2 years,
Wow.
3 years that I was there.
If the Montgomery Pub and the Opelika Pub were characters in a movie, how would you cast them?
Mm-hmm. Montgomery Pub would be the Wicked Witch of the East
The
or
West.
or, yeah, the nice one was the
Yes.
East. Opelika Pub would be more like, I don't know, really a character, but more like kind of the TV show Full House, where the family's all together and working together.
Yeah, I like that. That's a really good, symbolistic
Old school right there.
comparison. Yeah, for sure, for sure. What is something the Opelika Pub does effortlessly that you never could have imagined happening in Montgomery, and vice versa?
Opelika Pub, making sure everybody's satisfied, from guests to employees families,
Mhm.
actually giving concern and care.
I like that.
Montgomery Pub, kind of the same way to an extent, but not as, I guess, not as in depth. Like, I don't know. There's just a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
There was a huge difference. There was a huge shift change when McBride left.
So maybe the Montgomery Pub wasn't checking any of the boxes. Like, it wasn't a give or take. They do this really well and the other pub does not. And But
There were no boxes in Montgomery.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I feel it. I feel you. That answers the question, I think. You've worked under Chris at both spots. What's the real difference between Montgomery Chris and Opelika Chris?
Montgomery Chris was all over the place.
How so?
That's where he got his nickname from me, McBreezy, because it was like a breeze. You never knew which way it was going to blow. We were hard to tolerate in Montgomery. It's a whole nother world. And the atmosphere is different. The people are different. The owners were different.
Mm-hmm.
Here, he's a whole lot more relaxed. At times. There are those times.
Yeah.
But that's with anybody in the restaurant business.
I see.
He can do what he wants.
Here.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
And make sure everybody's taken care of the way he wants them taken care of.
Right, the way he
or they need to be.
Yeah, wants to assure of it. When employees start migrating from Montgomery to Opelika, what do you think that they were chasing? Like a safer environment, money, different crowd of people that they were serving, or was it something else?
God damn it. Sorry. I would say a different crowd, more money, and then everybody wanted to come back and work for McBride.
Really? Have you ever worked anywhere else where like a staff did that big migration like that before?
No, never.
Or have you ever witnessed somebody leaving because of a higher up that they were going to follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple times. But I have to say, in all the restaurants I've worked for, this one by far has been the best. Like, I made a decision to move here because of the pub, because I knew eventually I'd get to come back.
All right, let's go into the differences of the workforce.
Okay.
What would you say is the biggest difference in the work pool between the two locations in two cities?
Montgomery didn't really work together quite as well, and you had more lifers. And it was like a Shark Tank.
Mm-hmm.
You better get a table when you can get a table and make that money and hope for at least 10%.
Everybody eats for their own.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They all work together. And you had your little cliques, which is with any restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
You're always going to have a clique. Up here, people are just more focused, more family-oriented. I've been through some situations lately. Everybody's pulled together and been there for me. Mm-hmm. And that really wouldn't happen.
Would have never, like somebody would have been coming for your position and your hours in Montgomery. Like they would have seen that opening and they would have pushed you out of the door kind of thing. It's interesting how you say like it's more lifers in Montgomery, which I totally see. It is like,
I guess.
right, but more,
for now.
yeah, career, yet it's less like, they behave less like it's a career. It's more of a cutthroat, like we said, everybody for their own type thing. And it's not, they don't behave like it's a career position, you know, whereas you would think it would be if you're going to do this for the rest of your life and you know that, and you know you're going to have your team, you would want to work with them.
Exactly.
So it's kind of, it's
don't
interesting.
Don't be 50 years old and work like a 12-year-old.
Mm-hmm. What do you think makes them so hungry for that? Like first come, first serve mentality?
Montgomery is just, it's a whole nother atmosphere. Mm-hmm. I mean, you have to hope for 10 to 15% on the tip. And you have to work, I'm not going to say twice as hard because you have to work hard here. But you have to work a little harder there.
I feel like more on eggshells.
Yes.
Maybe
definitely on
way.
eggshells, and not just with, in the previous situation, the previous owners and different managers. It's like around here, you know, everybody's going to pull in together and make sure you're taken care of. They're not just looking out for themselves.
Yeah. And we've spoke on that before. It's like, you know that it can sway positively or negatively depending on how your coworkers are behaving as well and interacting. So you might as well suck it up and just like work together.
Help each other out. I mean, it's the only way you're going to get through it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you hate that person.
Because if it is everybody for their own table type shit and somebody needs something like we've mentioned before and that person doesn't stop and help them out, guest is going to get pissed. They're going to direct it towards you. You're going to get affected.
And you can't do that here. No. All the way from the hostess to the dishwasher.
Mm-hmm,
because this environment, it's quick, fast-paced, and they want it when they want it.
Yes, absolutely. So, It's more of a I'm here to hustle in Montgomery, and then here might be I'm gonna be here until my next stepping stone.
Yeah. Like, not, okay, I'm looking for another gig. I'm going to use this as a step in. It's, okay, I'm going to use this to progress up.
Do you like being one of the only career? Like, do you feel kind of like a leader figure?
Kind of. I mean, I've been in and out of it. My last one was in Montgomery. I was there until the day they put the lock on the door and didn't tell us. So,
Tell me about that day.
we worked a party. I'm not going to mention the person I worked the party with, but she was very well known and started out in the pubs as well. Her name might be Dana. But we worked a party together. And the night before, supposed to get paid the next day. Went to work the next day. Nothing. Never got paid.
And you went to work the next day, and it was just like no one was there. Doors
No
were
one was
locked,
there.
lights
Got a
were off.
text. We're not feeling well. And it was like 3 days later we found out it was shut down.
Oh, they said we're not feeling well.
Yes.
They weren't even like upfront and honest with the situation at hand.
No.
Wow.
I
don't think I was
weeks
privy
in
to that.
advance.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
There was
heard
we only had 2 servers and 2 of us bartenders. That's all that worked there.
That's
ran
all
the
that it
place
whittled
at the
down
end.
to.
And then a couple of fill-in people.
So if you listen to my solo episode, I kind of touched a little bit. I left a lot of it lightly spoken on just because I do intend on having Chris on as well. That's my dad. And I want him to be able to tell his story and his history with the restaurant. But he did work here at this Irish Bread Pub when it opened, and then went to the pub in Montgomery because it was having some struggles and he was having some struggles, and some changes just ultimately needed to be made. And luckily he had a good support system with, the people that he's in business with, and they sent him to Montgomery to benefit himself in the restaurant there. And as we've kind of heard from Tim, seems to be the case that that's what he did. He really benefited it well. And when he left, a lot of things changed.
More like fell the fuck apart.
Heard. So what we're speaking on is that ultimately later the doors were locked and y'all were told that they weren't feeling well. So that's just crazy. And now it is it's a Cajun restaurant, and 90% of the recipes are stolen. Oh,
Closed.
well,
The Lucky Leprechaun.
yeah, the Lucky Leprechaun.
I don't know if I was supposed to mention that.
Oh no, I don't give a damn.
Okay.
So what city do you think trains you to be stronger as a server, and why?
There's a toss-up there. Montgomery, you have to fight to be a server. It's hard to make money in Montgomery. And the pub there was one of the better restaurants to make money, especially if you were a bartender.
Why do you think it's hard to make money there? Is it the clientele itself doesn't have as much money to give? Just the city itself is dying, or is it their disposition?
They're rude-ass people.
And just like the tipping culture of that area.
Tipping culture, and just, it's a totally different world.
Mm-hmm.
Completely different. Up here, you have people who are more understanding. I think you have like students. You have more people that work in the industry themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They know what you're going through.
Right.
Or they've got somebody, parents coming in from out of town, their kid's a server, different stuff like that. Montgomery, you don't have that. You have to work hard.
And find that like diamond in the rough couple of people that will come in.
Build up your clientele, especially if you get behind bar,
support
as you
your
know.
career. Absolutely. Let's move into what we're going to call, for privacy purposes and disclosure purposes, the Cartagena family. When we were mentioning the pub, it's a small franchise, and the owners there at this location were the Cartagena family, and we're going to speak on their era and their
downfall.
Their downfall. So we'll call them that. Same vibe, but no legal trouble. You worked at the Montgomery pub during the Cartagena era. What was the energy like? Were they hands-off owners, mysterious?
It was
basket cases.
Oh goddamn! It was it was a mixture of everything.
Really?
When I started there in 2014, your dad was there.
Mm-hmm.
He was in charge. You never saw them. Mr. Cartagena would hide out upstairs doing his mysterious books for other companies. She did not come to the restaurant. Ever. And if she did, you better be on your toes with everything.
So if she was there, she was going to have something to say.
Oh, yeah.
Even though she was involved, it
was like the Wretched Housewives of Montgomery. Did I say that? Oh, shit.
Yeah. The Wretched Housewives of Montgomery?
Yeah. Which I loved.
Let's copyright it.
But.
Bravo. We got a show.
I mean, yeah, I could hook y'all up. They were very mysterious. When Chris left, it just was a totally different thing. They didn't trust anybody. Then nobody was in there. So the big snowstorm started in Montgomery, and I was managing that day, and I got sent home because I live like 20 minutes away. And it left, we'll call him Vaughn. It left Vaughn, who was another manager bartender there, to run the place. He decided to keep it open through the snowstorm and get drunk and do all kinds of drugs off the bar.
Really?
Yeah. And then proceed to make his way to the second floor and satisfy himself on camera.
No. And the doors were unlocked? Did anyone ever come in?
No, the doors were locked. The upstairs patio doors were unlocked, and someone did come in, a server from Cuckoo's, and finish the business on camera.
Oh,
yes, I saw it.
You saw the footage?
Yes.
Wow.
By the
Cartagenas.
Yeah,
they
the
leaked the
Cartagenas.
footage to you. They let you get a little peep-see.
Not impressive.
And what did they do about it? They just fire him, or?
Yeah.
They didn't even care to?
It was the last straw.
I'm surprised they even gave a damn.
Surprised he won by the next day. But
Without anyone getting shot, what's the wildest Cartagena-related rumor that made its way through the server grapevine?
When you went to the computer and you typed in cocaine and there was a button there for it.
Interesting. In the system.
And the mafia.
What about
and
the mafia?
Running from different environments, countries, overnight, banned.
I can speak, yeah. I mean, my craziest rumor mill for the Cartagena family was the whole reason that they had ownership was because...
Oh, that was just a rumor. Go ahead.
They were running from a ransom note that was left in a particular room that was very sacred to a family member in a very small bed. And who knows about little old Montgomery, Alabama? Not many. So I guess that's where they found themselves.
Yes, and their family lived there. Some of their family.
In Montgomery? So that's why they came. So they already had privy knowledge to the area.
Absolutely no restaurant experience.
No, absolutely
never
none. No, none.
Probably never even ate in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Um,
Definitely not how an American restaurant, no privy knowledge to how an American restaurant would be ran, or Irish food, at the least.
Absolutely no clue.
So
when Chris left, it was just like a shit show.
What was the first crazy thing that happened?
I would have to say bartending wise, it started out there. Because I was main bartender at the point when Carla left and your dad left. And, they wanted to jump behind the bar.
Really?
No clue.
What made them just start inserting themselves in
English.
The day-to-day functions? I feel like they would have had such a better result had they just stayed out of it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I don't understand.
They fired the entire kitchen. There was nobody there to cook for 13, 14 hours a day but them.
And they were literally back there doing it.
Every day for the last 3 years.
So they
day.
would come behind the bar, and what would happen?
Well, they only came behind my bar a few times, but it would fall apart. They had no clue. They didn't know what they were doing.
I mean,
They tried. I'll give them that. They did try.
But for what, though? You were working.
Because they always thought they needed to step in and take more than what could be taken. Does that make sense? you know, as a bartender, once your bar is full, and then you deal with people as you can. You don't invite more people and pull up more chairs, and you got one bartender, and then you try to get back there and get in their way while they're handling their shit and doing it the way, look, these people were first, so we're going to take care of you first.
Absolutely.
Then we'll move to you when it's your turn. No, they'd be like all over the place.
Wow. So they were just inviting the chaos.
No idea what they were
doing. Just ensuing it.
Yeah. Drinks, pour half the liquor that it would do.
Really?
Americans aren't going to know. They're stupid.
And well, they just had no clue.
No.
It's crazy.
The stories I could tell.
Well, keep them coming, hen. Downtown Montgomery has its own ecosystem, we could say. What stands out most about working there? The crime, the characters, nightlife, or safety?
The homeless people was a big thing, which nothing against homeless people at all, but they were known to come in and beg tables for food and just different things like that. Things you can't have in a restaurant. And not to be rude, but just you can't have that.
No, absolutely not.
And then the crime. You never knew what was going to happen. I mean, as you know, you see all the shootouts in Montgomery 24/7.
Right.
And we were right there. I guess those would probably be the main things.
What was your scariest occurrence, if you had to give one a title?
Really didn't have any there.
Good. That's good.
I'm just a bitch, so I don't care.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. I really didn't get that scared about stuff.
Yeah.
There.
You ain't scaring nobody.
Well, no, I'm not gonna say that, but not as far as like in that atmosphere. It's like, look, I've worked all day. What are you gonna do? I mean, get the F out. So there wasn't really any. Which crime wasn't as bad at 3 years ago as it is now.
Really? It's gotten worse, you'd think?
Oh, yeah. Triple times.
That make it seem like it's getting developed more. It's, resurgence.
It was until the latest shootout.
And you think that's just...
And just put it back downhill. They'll
Yeah.
probably take away the entertainment district again.
Right.
That type of thing. The one downfall to the pub there is it was at the end of the entertainment district. And nobody built up near us. And it was just like, people didn't want to walk all the way down there. Because you got darkness in between.
The scariness. Scary. Was there ever a moment where you thought, I might actually die at work today? We just answered that.
I think there were many days like that. You never know who's going to pop in to see the Cartagenas.
You really felt like that sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah.
Why?
Honestly.
Just because of like certain ways that they were behaving, or
yes,
things that they would
sometimes
say?
they would just all of a sudden be like, "Hey, we're going to be gone for 10 days," and they'd just disappear and leave several of us to run the place. Wow. And they were just mysterious, very mysterious. Kids were great kids, but weird as fuck.
How so?
I mean, they grew up there.
Yeah.
They were there. Like, they got picked up from from school, and got brought up there, and had to sit there all night. And they were just very distant. I mean, I guess I'd be that way as a kid too if I was put in that environment in that way. I know you grew up in the restaurant industry, but you were more involved. And towards the end, they were involved. But they were older.
Did working downtown Montgomery change the way you move through Opelika? Like, do things here just feel too safe?
Yes, definitely.
You get a little too comfortable?
Yes. I lock my car. If I forget to lock my door.
Yeah.
Walking out to the car at night when I leave work. I don't feel like, somebody's going to attack me, shoot me, take my money, anything like that. When people here are like, oh, you shouldn't walk to the car in the dark by yourself. I'm like, I'm from Montgomery, bitch. I mean, I got GUMP in me.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Audie not gonna shit. He gonna miss the whole interview.
I know. I'm like, what the fuck is he? Hold on. He text me.
I mean, he's got his own stories to tell. We were gonna get him on episode, anyways. So.
He is 3 minutes away, 5 minutes away. He needs his own episode. You actually need to do a whole Montgomery episode.
This is a Montgomery episode.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Montgomery episode, where's Melissa?
Where is Melissa? Who's Melissa?
Who's Melissa?
Who's Melissa?
I could tell some stories of Melissa.
Let's hear a
Melissa
little
actually
bit.
got me the job at the pub.
Really? How ironic.
It is. We used to work together at Winsel's. She also got me fired there.
How?
I might have been partying a little too much one night. Not slept in a few days. She might have agreed to work for me and just didn't show up.
But you still got...
I got fired because I didn't get it approved. So it was my fault.
Oh.
It was realistically.
I was going to say, that doesn't add up, though. If she then had responsibility for the shift, it shouldn't have fallen back on you.
I never changed it
but
over.
I got you.
So it, she got.
Do you think
bitch
she
got
did it
me
on
fired.
purpose?
Oh, I know she did. Yeah, because other people that were there said she did.
Yeah, dog eat dog. But then, because of the type of person she is, she weaseled back in and got you the job at the pub.
She weaseled back in.
Which was a
because
blessing in disguise, but still, nonetheless.
My husband and I moved to Montgomery, and she needed a place to live.
Oh, so that's,
the agreement
she knew that was
you
her
can be my
end.
roommate if you get me a job.
Uh-huh.
She got me a job.
And then what happened?
Bitch went fucking crazy.
What'd she do?
Should I tell all of the stories or just kind of like a quick little?
Just a quick little, however much you want to. I mean, we could go on for days, but let's just hear some highlight reels. Maybe why she eventually got kicked out.
She was crazy, number one.
Yeah.
Always fucked up. Psycho. I remember a breaking an entry event there towards the end, Christmas Eve. She broke into the pub after other situations in Auburn, and I don't know exactly what all she did. I just remember she came home and crawled into my bed and was like, I just did the pub.
Oh, she told you about it?
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? I walk out in my living room. There's like cocaine plates everywhere.
Really? She just made herself at home.
Walk outside and there's the Guinness sign.
Well, I guess she was still living there.
Yeah, she was still living there.
Oh, there's the Guinness sign from the pub?
Leaned up against my car saying, fuck you. I had that sign until my
saying
ex-husband.
Fuck you to you or
yeah.
to the...
Or yes, maybe the pub.
To the
I don't
pub.
know.
No, she was like a kitty. She was bringing it home to you like...
Oh, yeah.
Like you would be proud of it.
Yeah, and I was far from proud of that. Far from proud of it. I kicked her out, and she set my porch on fire one night. We just happened to wake up to the flames and her backing out of the driveway.
How'd she set your porch on fire?
We had a fire pit, but one of the big clay ones that protected the shit from coming out of it, she knocked it over. Because I wouldn't give her stuff back. Bitch better have my money.
Oh, what's up?
Audie!
Just playing. We're talking about Melissa right now.
Come on, Audie.
Yeah. We don't know.
Killing people?
Well, you know, she beat Ford with a cane. I mean...
Who?
Her boyfriend. Her
Oh, I don't know who that is. I don't know who Ford
They
is.
live down by the river in a travel trailer.
He was the coke dealer.
Yeah.
An 80-year-old coke dealer.
He was 80. All right. After a brief intermission, we've gained a third. Welcome to the first episode with 2 guests, you guys. Hello, everyone. This is Audie Vaughn.
Hello.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Me? I'm just running the race. Restaurant guy, born and raised, just trying to find his way. Lost my job Friday, picked one up, selling funerals, so if you have anybody about to die, I'm your man. Don't know what I'm doing yet, but if you're dead, you don't either. So
you've gotten out of the industry?
Yes.
Did you want to?
No. Actually, this is great. I had an air tag put in my car for my boss.
What?
And yeah, I'm getting severance pay till March with all my commissions.
Wait, so you got commissions because your boss put an air tag in your shit?
He put an air tag in my shit and I found it. And I wasn't going to say anything because we all make mistakes. Well, he decided to try to fire me. And so I let it all air out. So I have a letter from the owner saying we will pay your salary, your commissions, and keep you on our insurance until, when is it? March 17th. So you don't sue the fuck out of us.
Why the hell did he do that?
I don't know. He's got issues. It might have been infatuated with me somehow.
Huh.
But I was the leading sales rep in Alabama. So I sold mats, towels, linens, things of that nature. Your dad, he's got a really good deal and loves his driver. He wouldn't go with me. I'm a little upset with your pops on that. Yeah.
The driver that we have here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
That's kind of like
He's
a crush
great.
to the soul.
Yeah, he does
though.
a good job too. I could only save him $10.
Damn.
So I was like, Breezy, I get it.
You didn't want to put in your app here?
I thought about it. No, just to give me something to do.
You really?
Yeah, it's fun.
So I'm like, why didn't you?
I love restaurants because I don't think Breezy would let me be a server or a host.
That's what you want to be?
Yeah, that's what I'd want to be, but that's not where he put my
No,
ass.
fuck no, it's not where you
You're gonna
put your ass. Are
in
you
the
kidding me?
kitchen.
My ass would be in the kitchen.
kitchen.
and
Kitchen.
All day. All day long. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
I'll tell you a story about when we started brunch here.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so Gary, I was dating a girl named Shelby Gaffone. We met here, right? And I was working in Montgomery at the country club, and Gary would call me on the weekends, and I wouldn't answer because I didn't want to come in here and work. Because back then the pub was banging, like we had both floors open, we were putting food out.
Yeah, it was banging.
And I wouldn't answer, so he would call my girlfriend and ask her if I could work. And of course she would say yes. And I would...
Not asking the girlfriend.
Yeah. He took a page out of old Bear Bryant's book.
No, I mean, that's part of, the pub. I've done that several times where I'm pretending not to see a message or answer somebody because I know the question's going to be asked.
But that's like breaking the bro code.
Yeah.
Like, you don't call the girlfriend.
No, you can't call the
I mean,
girlfriend.
that's
That is
low,
dirty.
Gary.
That's dirty.
Low, Gary.
Yeah. And the girlfriend would be like, Audie, we're going to work. I'd be like, what do you mean we're going to work? I already told Gary we're coming. And I'm like, get in there. Gary would be like, man, I'm glad to see you. I don't know why you weren't answering. It's like,
Yeah, I'm
no
sure you
shit,
are.
Gary. Yeah. So did that until we moved to Colorado. Gary fired me. He's fired me 3 separate times.
3 times? That might be a record.
That's brotherly love.
That is.
Called the pub family is what it is.
Yes, it's called the pub family.
I got fired my last day here.
Really?
Believe it or not, yeah.
Well, what were you saying about brunch, though?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it was going bad. Like always, brunch. You know, the
Hate
food,
it.
Always gone
food
bad.
dies in 2 seconds.
Yes.
Right in the window.
People hate the earth. They just got through loving Jesus. They
Mhm.
hate you.
Right.
Love Jesus, but hate you.
Right. And I hated Gary. Love Gary. I hated him. And I don't know. I just looked at him and I said, I think I'm just going to eat a raw piece of chicken and call it quits, brother. I'm done with it.
And that was your take-home token?
Oh, he stopped me from eating the chicken. I was like mid mouth, and somebody on the line like snatched it out of my mouth. And,
Not today, Audie.
yeah, it made me
Not today.
reevaluate life that I'd already made my decision on with brunch. But y'all make good money.
The servers?
The servers make good
I
money.
don't brunch.
Oh, I was going to say, I beg to differ.
Now,
I
other
beg to
nights,
differ.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Yes.
I fucking hate
Brunch?
it Sunday.
Oof.
And I saw a thing where somebody said that the kitchen works harder than the servers.
Was it ours? My
Yes.
thing?
Yeah.
I
it was
watched it
yours.
today.
Uh-huh.
I have to
Look.
agree, though, on both sides.
Do you?
Well, I don't agree with that at all. Servers work way harder.
That's what I think.
'Cause
Well,
they-
yeah, because we have to be nice. We got to show positivity, attitude. We have to take blame for everything.
Well, I mean, when I was a server, I blamed the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, I do it too.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
It's hard not to.
Well, when I was a kitchen manager, I would tell the servers, just blame us. Because we don't have to see the customers, and it's y'all's tips.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Right? So just blame us. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But then you got servers going back there and yelling at the cooks when sometimes it's not really necessary.
Well, yeah, but I
Yeah.
think
There
what
are
Audie
other
meant
times,
was
though.
like he was saying it as just a cop out. Like, just fucking tell them it was our fault. Like,
Yeah.
not a literally come back here and like get mad at me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
right. Like,
But
whatever,
people do that.
Whatever they need their food, just tell them it was our fault. We'll get it.
yeah,
right?
that's a great point because I mean their pay is not going to change. You know.
Right, right. And a good cook will take all accounts of it's their money out front.
Yeah.
They need a side of something, just give them the side.
Mhm.
Don't worry about bringing in a side of mashed potatoes. Just give them the side. You know, their tip's worth more, and the customer being happy is worth way more than a side of mashed
Mhm.
potatoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was my take on everything, which leads to me getting fired. I got in a fight in your kitchen.
With who over what?
It was a fry cook. I think his name was Donovan, and I was expo.
That name sounds familiar.
And he just had a bad attitude at the time. We're cool now. He's
Mhm.
changed. But like I kept waiting on food, like fish, like fried fish. I don't know if it was
Easy to say.
tilapia or catfish at the time. But I looked at him and I said, "Look, if I got to do your job, I don't need you back here." And he threw a fry bowl at me.
What was your position at the time?
I was inside expo,
Mm.
but at that very moment, I was doing everything.
Yeah, but you were his manager. I mean, or you're his
Well,
upper, I guess, technically.
Yeah, technically. My job was to make sure ticket times 20 minutes came
Mhm.
out right. And he threw a fry bowl at me, and it cut me. It hurt my feelings.
But the hell it did got you.
It hurt my feelings.
That shit hurted too.
No, it didn't hurt at all.
Oh, it did?
It was a principal thing.
Was it one of those plastic ones?
No, it was metal.
Oh,
It
okay.
was metal.
Damn.
And well, I pinned him up against the corner over there where the salad bar used to be, and Gary was like, "Oh shit, he is serious." And then his friend came over, I guess, to pull me off of him, and I thought he was trying to help him, so I threw him down too. And I looked at Gary, and Gary was like, "Oh shit," because I'm not a violent person at all. I'm one of the nicest people you ever meet. But you were messing with the server's money. Like,
Yeah.
that was the main thing. You were messing with the
Yeah.
server's money. And I looked at Gary. I said, "I guess this is my last day, Gary." And he was like, "I guess so."
So that was time number 1 or
I
2?
think that was 3.
Number 3.
That was the 3rd time. The first time was at Santa Fe. He used me as an example. I get
Yikes.
used as an example a lot.
You do. Yeah, but I mean, you're a
Right.
good example.
So
Yeah.
you've worked with Gary Morin.
Okay, so my very first ticket was a chips and queso, right? And my dad got me the job at Santa Fe, and it came in chips queso. I looked at Gary. I was like, "How do I make queso?" And he looked at the grill guy. I was like, "He's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it." And in my head, I was like, "F you, Gary. I am gonna make it. I did this at Guthrie's."
Guthrie's. No, he did not just
I'm an
compare.
expert.
Guthrie's.
So when did you start in the industry?
So I started at 15.
Yeah, okay. Same with me.
Yeah, I started 15. I was walking to the bowling alley to pay for my first car.
Yeah.
And that was a real taste into the restaurant life. Because the DJ was like 20-something years old, you know, we'd go to parties.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I was just
Right.
curious because, like, our history, you know, if you've listened enough, you know my history, and it's intertwined with theirs. Tim was just saying how he remembered the day that I got in my first wreck. Dad was in Montgomery, and I called him. I rear-ended somebody because the car in front of them turned left without putting on their blinker.
It's
And
their
then-
fault.
It was. It really was. Of course, a rear end is always yours, but it really was theirs.
Your dad was so upset that day.
Upset, like scared or mad at me.
Like worried.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say
He wasn't
I don't
mad.
remember
He
him
was just
being mad at
worried.
me. Yeah.
He was worried. It was just me and him there.
He
was
wasn't
like,
mad
oh
at
my
you.
God.
No, not then.
Not even a little bit.
No, not
No.
really.
No?
No, I don't remember getting reprimanded at all for it. I mean, it truly was like the first fender bender, just like fuck.
okay.
But I mean, it fucked it up. The
I think it was
radiator
like one of the first times I ever saw him like freak out in an emotional way.
right, like show some
Like,
emotion, like on that
outside of work.
aspect. Yeah, like oh,
Like,
you're
there
a
was
real,
no throwing
you're a
of
real
anything.
person.
Right.
But my first memory of you was like you said, I would come in the kitchen, but I was terrified of the Montgomery pub. I just didn't feel.
Rightfully so.
I didn't feel that. Yeah, like
the Cartagenas.
the people were a different vibe. It just
It was.
they felt like you said, just very cutthroat,
It was.
very I don't know, unfriendly in a way, and kind of scary to me. Not anything that I was used to seeing.
I don't even remember half of the people.
But
that
like I
worked
remember
there.
walking into the kitchen and being kind of just weirded out because he would always want to show me like stuff in there because it was not often that I would come to Montgomery. But like I remember seeing you like behind the line. I was like, oh, that's someone like me, because I mean you are older than me, but
Yeah.
you were on the younger side and just like kind of a semi-normal
I was
person.
early 20s
Right.
when I opened that place.
And I would have been like 16, so
What are you trying to say about me?
I don't really remember you much there,
What
to
the
be
fuck?
quite honest.
I
really don't.
I'll be
Well, I
honest
only
with
saw you a few times because you
Mm-hmm.
weren't coming there then, and whenever I saw you, you were with like your friends.
Okay, yeah.
It was during your 11th, 12th grade
Mm-hmm.
years.
So this is how bad downtown was. I made it a rule that no servers were allowed to walk out to their car by themselves.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I was going to ask you, like, what were some of the safety precautions?
That was one in Montgomery.
Yeah,
You
Mm-hmm.
a mandatory.
you always either walk with them or watch them,
Yeah.
but generally you walk with them because the homeless population there is
It-
100 times worse than here, and not just saying like homeless people, but just violent people.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
we're just
statistically. I
waiting.
mean, Montgomery is
Yeah.
a terrible place.
They'd be like in the alleys or under the
Mhm.
stairs at the pub or whatever, just kind of waiting on you.
well, you had to
Mhm.
park in the parking deck.
yeah,
So-
and that was the kicker.
so-
Or
Yeah.
pay toll or meter money.
And nobody was paying that, let's be honest.
No, I
This
probably
was
got
rack that
$1,500
well, and
worth of
also your
tickets.
car's out on the road, so you take that
Mhm.
risk too.
But yeah, that was my main rule. No females walk out to the parking deck without a male
Mm-hmm.
or without the buddy system.
Yeah.
It's gotten a little better.
No female get left alone at night if you were a manager. Somebody stay with them. I would always stay. If I wasn't closing manager, I would still stay with that female. Because it's downtown Montgomery.
what I was
It's
gonna
3
say.
floors.
I wasn't worried
The
about
place
people. I
was-
was worried about the ghosts.
The ghosts
is
were
so
horrible,
haunted.
but then you got like the possibility, especially trivia night, somebody hiding in a bathroom, or that would always cross my mind. Like,
If they purposely
Yeah.
stayed in the bathroom just to wait it out.
mm.
See, that's just behaviors that we're not used to around here. Just
And it
people
would
that will
happen
do
in
shit like
Montgomery.
that.
We-
People
And
will
then
do
you
shit
got,
like that.
like you said, the ghost. Like there was, I swear, a ghost on every floor there.
I can't tell you how many
And the
times
mice.
I batched out and just ran out the fire exit.
Yes,
Damn.
on the 3rd floor,
Yeah,
coming
see,
out of the
I
office.
just don't have many firsthand experiences. So you would say the Montgomery pub is like way more haunted.
Oh,
than
shit would
anything.
move. The elevator would run
history
by
behind
itself.
The history behind it, obviously, you had the slave trade right there in the center.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had that big white building was one of the White Houses of the Confederacy. So that corner store was used as a grocery store, a pharmaceutical store,
Mm-hmm.
and also for injured soldiers.
And a
Okay.
recording studio.
Up the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Hank
maybe that was
Williams
before
and all that.
something.
Right. I can tell you one time I was doing I had a party of 300 a wedding that had to go out, and it was like 3 a.m, and I think I was making Reuben egg rolls or something.
At 3 a.m, you were making?
I was there
For
all
the next
night.
day.
For the next
Okay,
day.
I'm with you.
And I looked over, and there was a guy in a top hat. You know, where the stairs go down. He was just leaning there watching me, and I just, okay, that didn't happen. And then I looked over again, and he was still there, and I, out. Didn't turn the lights off. Left everything as it was. Out.
That's crazy. So you knew it was not a real person,
I
but
did.
was it just like the vibe.
It was
weird? Like,
could
it made you
always
scared?
I got chill bumps now.
When
could
you were by
always feel the
yourself,
vibe.
yeah, like
Second and third floor, I would see that same guy in a top hat, call me crazy, and a little girl in a yellow sundress. And they
Yes.
would be
It's so
dancing.
specific.
you would hear
I mean,
children.
you never forget it.
Dancing.
Dancing.
You'd hear children
guy
like
like-
holding, like ring around the rosy type shit,
Like-
or
Like stand up, like you have your arm, you spin
Yeah,
it
yeah,
around like that.
Wow.
It was wild. It was. I
did you
never
become
felt that
familiar
here.
with it, or
I never got used to it.
No.
Because when you batch out and do all your clothes out, it was at the third floor, and you couldn't take the elevator half the time. It was so slow. But you had the fire escape.
Mm.
So once I got done with that, I was out the fire
Gone.
escape. Gone.
so weird. It's like it coincides though with it being a recording studio, and like that was somebody and their granddaughter up there during the recording days, and she's just dancing.
I never knew it was a recording studio because
That's-
Hank Williams
Hank
Jr.
Williams Sr.
or Senior.
Hank Williams Sr.
Aretha Franklin,
Yep,
I think. The
recorded up there.
Temptations.
that's
Mhm.
really cool.
No, I knew that.
That's why we had the stage on the second floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that place was haunted. This place, I got a ghost video for
A video?
place. Of here. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
But do you get the scary vibes here? Because I just don't.
It's more of a friendly ghost.
Yeah.
I don't get those vibes here.
Mm.
But the video I will show you. That's it.
Yeah, get it to
Yeah.
me, and then let's clip it in
We'll
here.
clip it in. We'll clip it in. Gary was too scared to go into the bathroom.
No way.
Yeah, I think it's because he's sensitive. He's Native
a pussy.
American.
Yeah.
You know, and he was like, I'm not going
Which
in there."
bathroom?
The women's. Yeah, no, I mean, we were closed. It's not like we were being proud.
Well, that's pretty bad, though, if Gary's
But-
scared to go to the women's
Oh no, no, the women's bathroom is where everyone goes to shit. I mean, that's just where everyone goes to the bathroom up here, upstairs
Yeah.
if it's closed.
If
I mean,
it's
that's-
that last one, it was locked. And maybe the ghost was tired of your shit.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe so.
So,
Well, I asked Tim what was like the scariest moment. You know, did you ever feel what was the time? Maybe it was ghost related or just pure like true safety.
I fired a guy and he started knocking over all that hand sanitizers and things like that. And then one guy threatened to shoot me, but I had my little 25.
So
I
you were
would've
never there because Dad has some type of story where there was like a break-in while he was there.
I can believe it.
And then I think another time where it was an internal fight between two kitchen guys and like some knives and guns were pulled.
I remember that.
Yeah.
But neither one
Wasn't
of
it
y'all were ever
Randy
there for
or-
it.
Well, see, I moved to Colorado, and 2 weeks before I
Yeah.
was moving back, your dad called me saying, "Hey, I need a kitchen manager," and I was like, "Well, you're in luck. I'm
Yeah.
moving back."
What are the odds?
Yeah. So I came back, and the whole place was just nasty and in shambles. And your dad was trying to do it all by himself, which was just way too much. I mean, he was there, open to close, open to close, open to close.
Yep.
So I was able to.
No, he was.
Yeah, I was able to take care of the bottom half for him and give him some time off,
Mm-hmm.
but he was still there. Hell,
12 hours a day, 10
Yeah.
hours a day.
all the time.
Yeah, I mean that's what I talked about on my solo episode was just like kind of what you're agreeing to as a parent now, like now that I'm a parent myself. When you're
Yeah.
doing that, I mean he had a
Congrats, by the way.
thanks, but he had a
Your
big
son was zooted and booted.
boy. That boy don't play.
He's gonna be a lady killer.
Clean as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He'll be
like
behind
to.
that bar before no time.
No,
He's gonna be the player
God,
of
don't
the
say that,
pub.
Tim. But for real, no shit. I mean, it's weird hearing y'all even say that because it was just normal to me. But
Mhm.
that Joker was never there. I mean,
I'll tell you about the time guy got his leg chopped off by the train.
oh yeah, you were. That
I
is
was
a
here.
direct experience to you. Like you were
Yeah.
involved in that.
Yeah, a
Thank you.
guy. Yeah.
Yes, on this train track that we're staring at.
So
Oh, shit.
this is before cell phones were like really prominent,
Mhm.
and we had the cordless phone down there on the first floor.
Yeah.
And Gary's down there, bartender, been like full lobby, and a guy comes in and he was like, "I need a tourniquet," and we're just like, "What the fuck?" And then he grabs the phone, yanks it off, and goes running. The tourniquet's the guy's leg.
The phone cord.
The phone cord
Jesus.
tourniquets the guy's leg, and I guess more of the story is don't try to jump on fucking trains.
Right.
Oh, he tried to jump on it?
They were trying to hop trains,
Wow.
and I guess it was moving and he missed, but the train stopped on his leg, which probably saved his life because it, I don't know the correct word, cauterized.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it would have done.
That
while-
sucks,
while
though.
Gary-
Holy shit.
While Gary's standing out there, the cop is like, "Fancy seeing you here, Gary." He was like, "I'm not here for this."
That is
But-
so funny.
Yeah.
Well, we had just wrapped up at the end of a segment that we were talking about the Cartagenas and all. Do you have anything that you wanted to add?
The Cartagenas, great family.
Liar.
It's okay
You
if not.
know, we did have words. I kicked her out of my kitchen. She told me no laughing in the kitchen, like my staff.
Oh my God, I have a story.
Yeah, and I was like, "Hey, Miss, this is about the perfect time you should get the fuck out of my kitchen." And she got out of my kitchen. And then I was fired probably a month or two later.
I called her December 12th. I'll never forget it because I had surgery 6 days later because I couldn't see. I was losing my eyesight. And she was coming up the stairs. I'm always full of excuses.
Full of them.
She was
Full of
coming
them.
up the stairs and and I was like, "Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of my way, I'm gonna knock you out with this tray." And
She was
Mr.
hot,
Cartagena was standing right there, and he was like, and I was like, "You're next."
You heard it? Yeah. What you gonna say?
Yeah, she was hot though.
3 weeks later, I still have my job.
Okay, well, let's move into the next segment. If you could mic up every table for one dinner shift purely for a sociological study, what do you think you'd learn about humanity?
That is falling apart.
Heard.
I mean, point blank, like people are just rude, evil. You got a couple of nice ones here and there, but it's like when they go out to eat, there's no
Sour.
no holds barred. Like you are their servant. You are going to take care of them, and if you do the slightest thing wrong, you're just like done for.
Hard to please. Yeah, just
Yeah.
sour.
But you have the good ones too.
You know the tables that I'd like to mic up. I can't. This might sound bad, but your black tables, because they always got something fun to say. Your Mexican tables,
Old people.
old people. No, not really old people. Bunch of girls. Girls are fun.
You really want to know what they have to say?
Or frat guys.
No.
No.
But
I don't
love
give a damn what they
gossiping.
got to say.
Frat guys, no, they're just gonna talk about golf and this broad, this chick, it's sports, boring.
I just want to like look at them.
But you, if you get families, I'd say like a good like grandma, grandfather, siblings,
8 to
kids.
10 years old.
Like you'd hear every issue they had, what you're not doing, what you're not doing. Those would be fun too.
And you'd want to be a fly on the wall for that.
Oh yeah, I instigate. When I was a server, I was not a good server, but because it was kitchen's fault.
Yeah.
Like, golly, I don't know what they got going on back there, but I got you. But I always got good tips because I could bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So, you got a real table when they all order waters and then pull out Splenda packets.
God.
Oh, those
Or
are
A real
extra.
joy.
Don't forget the bowl of lemons.
No.
yeah.
Do
Don't
not
ever
forget the bowl of
Don't
lemons.
ever forget them damn lemons.
It's like, or the ones that think it's rude, you just bring them a whole pitcher of tea. Like, what?
I'm just going to leave this here for you.
Yeah.
guys.
I'm sorry, I've gotten 2,200 steps in the last 10 minutes filling your tea up.
What part of serving do you think is slowly destroying your soul in the funniest, best way?
Yeah.
Or not. That was just a way to maybe make it a little lighthearted.
Extra sauces.
You hate that?
I hate that. So I try to pre-plan. I can look at them and be like, oh, you're going to want extra ranch. Let me just go ahead and bring this out to you.
I know you want A1 on that steak.
And
Oh,
or
God.
ketchup.
A1
Oh, you
on
ordered a
steak.
well done? I got you. No
Yeah, I
worries,
already
babe.
know what you want on that.
And then you come out and you're like, I knew you were going to love this dressing, so I brought you an extra one.
My favorite's well done, no gristle. Not
on a
burnt,
ribeye.
Not burnt, no gristle.
Mm-hmm.
I love that too. Like they're asking you to cut it for them,
No, they just want it not burnt. A steak,
but
not-
well
and no
done.
fat.
but well done, no gristle. A1 sauce, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Or if they want Heinz 57, that's when you know you.
That's
got,
a real
yeah,
kicker.
That's
yeah, it's a
bougie-
real
That's
goal.
a bougie
Yeah.
person right there.
Yeah, I guess ketchup is my favorite though. When they're like, "Can I get ketchup?" with my
Ketchup, just
steak?"
some good old
What are we,
ketchup.
12? Okay, I'll get you some ketchup.
Are you
Is the
from-
toddler
Are you from
bathroom,
Beauregard?
or-
I mean, what's going on?
Did you need a kids menu? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want to-go cups. I want all my cups to go.
Can I get a hot cup of water for my silverware?
Yes, plasticware,
Oh, I got
please.
that one.
Can you
Oh,
just plate it in a to-go box if you don't mind?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest request you've had behind the kitchen? I mean,
The
excuse me,
weirdest-
behind the line in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. So we had this lady, she's about 80, 90 years old, and she always wanted a filet. She wanted mashed potatoes and what else? I think mac and cheese, and she wanted it blended so she could drink it.
Together.
Yeah, because she had soft teeth.
Mm.
And we did it, and she enjoyed
Like
it.
in the blender?
Yeah, sometimes she gets sweet
Thank
potato
God
too,
we
which
don't have
made
blenders.
sweet potato
here.
made sense because that that gives a little sweetness.
I can't. I can't. If I had to do that, I would at least keep it separated, like blended mac and cheese,
That's not what she wanted.
potatoes, blended steak,
Well, it's
all together, please.
It's all
All
going to the
together
same
blended.
place. I mean,
Yeah.
Not when it's in that mouth, though. I mean,
yeah, the texture.
yeah, the texture, the taste.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I bet it tastes good though.
What's a story from serving that you've never told because no one would believe you?
See, I have a problem with this one because I tell everything. I don't give
You don't
a
give
fuck.
a damn.
I don't.
Believe
Damn,
me or
I'm
not.
sorry. I will tell you as it's happening. Like,
No
I can't-
worries.
I can't really remember one. That
If something
I haven't
happens,
told.
you're going to
Like,
find out from Tim.
pretty
just know.
much. Not if it's yours. I don't care about your shit. But if it's mine, yeah, I'm gonna tell you about it.
We're airing it out. What's the ick you've developed from working in restaurants that normal people would never think about?
I cuss like a sailor.
Mm-hmm.
I say what's on my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An egg is the nastier the kitchen from the work I've done. Usually the better the food, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
God,
true.
mine though, it's like the ice machine. Like all those people at one time in the ice machine and not keeping it clean.
Mhm.
And it's just like
Tell you what,
Those are good. Yeah, those are all good ones.
from a kitchen's aspect, an ick was a wedding party. Girls getting married, and we went to the walk-in and did the deed at our own.
wait,
wedding
the
rehearsal.
bride,
No
the bride.
way.
Yeah.
In
Well,
the
it-
walk?
Wait,
In the
what was her
walk-in.
name? Can we
Okay.
discuss
I'm
Yeah,
that?
well,
I'm
wait,
not discussing all
wait.
this.
Who'd you say her name?
This was at
What restaurant was this at? What was
at
the
Wind
date?
Lakes.
Twin Lakes?
Wind Lakes in Montgomery.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, at
So
our
it was
own
rich.
wedding. Yeah.
Savagery.
Yeah.
She's still married?
I don't know. That
You
was-
should look it
I-
up.
that
Do a
was
little
first
follow
last,
up.
last time I met her.
Do you even know what her name was?
No, I was
Oh,
I
that's-
was
that's
serving
kinda
the
fun.
wedding
That's the
party.
best story I've ever heard.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, props.
quite exciting.
That's an
honestly.
ick.
What a piece of shit she was, right?
Yeah, for real.
Can't blame me.
Happy birthday to Audie.
I'm just a boy.
I mean, yeah. Shit.
That was probably the scummiest thing I've done.
That's crazy.
Love
Was.
it.
It was a lot of fun.
What's the difference between the kind of chaos you'll tolerate in Montgomery versus the kind of chaos you'll tolerate here?
That's a good one.
Montgomery, I would tolerate any kind of chaos because I was just trying to get $1.
That's a really good answer.
I
Yeah.
didn't give a damn because there was nothing but chaos in Montgomery.
Mhm.
You had to like we talked about earlier, you had to fight for your money.
Right.
It was like a Shark Tank.
So you're just
Up
taking
here-
what you can get.
Up here, I mean, the most chaos you get is a party of 12 and they all look like they're 10 years old and you got a card on them and then they get all upset.
Yeah, but you can also have a little bit of like standards as well. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna need all y'all to sit down, and then we can get started.
Exactly.
Right.
And
Right.
once you sit down, please don't move.
Yeah,
You
Like,
take control.
y'all
of it.
keep
Yes.
y'all keep
Yeah.
your seats. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
we're
a
gonna
good
do
one.
today.
because you're just trying to get what you can get up
Yeah.
there.
But Montgomery, it was just you go with the flow. You fight for the dollar.
All right, last two segments. We're gonna play a little game. This
Okay.
one's gonna be called Montgomery or Opelika. Pretty
Nice.
self-explanatory. I'm gonna give you a prompt, and you're gonna say which location it's more likely to have happened. A table tips 5% but leaves a glowing Google review.
Opelika.
Really?
Yep.
Montgomery's not gonna leave a glowing review.
Oh yeah.
And you're lucky. And
It's gonna glow, but
it's not gonna glow the right way.
No.
And you're lucky to get 5%.
Yeah.
A guest who knows the owner very well, but you've never seen them in your life, and both of y'all have worked with the owner for over 10 years.
That's gonna be here.
Yes.
I
I
think
just
so,
had
too.
one a
Yeah.
month ago. We're not gonna mention any names of this guest, but
McBride's worked
They-
at a lot of places, and I've worked at some. I've kind of followed him in the places he's worked until we met here, and I can see that.
yeah.
Yeah, McBride's worked at some.
Because
Really
the
good
comment I got
places.
was, I'd like to add this egg to my sandwich, but I know how he is. But can I do it anyways?
I know how
Because
he is.
I know him.
They're not wrong, though.
Yeah, I forgot about that part of McBride.
Don't
Yeah,
try to
that part of
substitute,
McBride.
especially this was on Sunday brunch.
There we go.
See, and that's like, we just talked about that too. The difference between the chefs that are, if we have it in the restaurant and we have it in the house, do it. And then the other
Yeah.
chefs that are like, look, you're here because you want to eat my food and my flavor palette, and you need to trust that this is what I've plated up for you. And if you don't want to eat it, you can cook it at home. Like,
Well, see-
why are you here?
well,
so there's
see,
two
that's-
polar opposite
See,
perspectives.
and that's where it boils down to the golden rule of being a great cook, a great chef. It's not about you; it's about the server's money. If that customer wants that, and you can do that, and that's going to increase their tip because y'all live by y'all's tips, do it.
Well, and the
Upsell,
restaurant lives
upsell.
repeat customers. I mean,
Right, and then
I'm
and then
in
you have
agreement. I
that.
think if I had to pick a side, where I do
I'd
see
never
the
say no.
convenience in sticking to
Mhm.
what is printed, I probably would agree more with what we've discussed. You know, with that.
I never say no to a customer unless it's just so outlandish to where I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's ultimately the server's call on whether they want to do it. But I'm always going to say yes because it's your money.
Yeah, because they could stop it right there at the table and just make up
Right.
some excuse. But if
Well,
they're gonna
sometimes
bring
you-
it to you,
Right.
Sometimes you have to stop it right there at the table.
Sometimes
because
you do have
know
to.
that this is not going to go over well.
I got a funny one. So I tried to fake an injury when McBride was my boss. and so Melissa and I, we put like makeup on my finger to make it look like it was cut.
God,
I can't remember. what-
you told me this the other night.
So we spent like 3 hours putting makeup on my fake cut finger. And then as we send it to McBride, and the first thing he said was, "That looks like makeup."
that's why he has trust issues.
And I was like,
No, it was not too long ago that one of the employees was in the hospital, was literally and sent a photo of her in the hospital, and he was like, he sent it to me, and was like, "Is this real?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm pretty sure it's real."
well, I was the start of that.
There was this girl, Melissa, that we briefly spoke on, and the only recollection really that I have of
Let's
her,
call her Melinda.
Melinda. Well, we've
Nah,
already
let's
done
call
it. I
her
don't give. There's
Melissa.
so many Melissas in this world. Let's call her her
The only
name.
people I have blocked on Facebook are all accounts that she
Not the multiple accounts.
Y'all should see the crazy shit she sent me.
Oh my God!
Like,
But the only memory I have is
the
Dad
earth is
being like,
flat.
"You don't need to come home tonight because
She
there's
climbed through your
safety
window or
reasons."
something.
No, I'm pretty sure she like She like crawled up the balcony.
She
Just
was
this girl
great.
named Melissa, and she
And
worked at
You
the
would have
pub in
loved her. She
Montgomery.
was awesome.
He had to pull a
Yeah,
gun
Rachel
on
would have loved her.
Those personalities are just way
No, but
left.
she broke into our apartment. Apparently, she crawled through my fucking window.
She wanted your dad.
Oh yeah, no, she was obsessed.
She was obsessed with
Obsessed. It's terrifying.
Oh, that's just not even the.
Where's your mic, Tim?
Oh, shit.
Everything that you've said since you lost your mic.
You can use mine.
I'm sure he'll take you
found
up
it.
on that.
It was too small for me to hold on to.
Oh, we're not used to that.
So I'll tell
We're
you.
not used to small things.
No.
Tell you what, if you're having a rough day, Melissa could give you whatever you needed.
You might have to go to the
No, he
health
mentioned
department
that.
afterwards, but you'll get what you need.
Boy from us 80?
Yes, but I have to
Ford was his name. He's got an old name too.
She probably deserved it.
That's when she moved in with me. And they lived down by the river. And not in a cabin.
Did she shit in a bag? No, you said she knocked over.
She shit in a bag.
No, she set my porch on fire. She fucking. Oh, and then I had this other roommate who was a black gay guy. And y'all don't take this the wrong way. We called him our mammy. And he picked up the vacuum cleaner and chased her around the house with it. And that was the night that she got kicked out.
With the vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, he was like, bitch, you got to go down. And he picked up the fucking vacuum cleaner and was chasing her around the house.
Oh my god.
And then shortly afterwards was when my porch got set on fire.
Not gonna lie, when she did break into the pub, I may or may not have been there and witnessed it.
What? What? What?
I didn't go in.
What?
I didn't know what she was doing. I was just there.
She was climbing through a fucking second floor
Wait, so
window.
y'all were
on
hanging
the...
out. Y'all were hanging out that evening.
What
and
were
what
y'all
did she
doing?
say? Like what did she say to you?
She said she left her tip out in there. I didn't know. She
Because,
was
see,
climbing
That's the type of shysty bitch she is. She would
Our-
even lie to a friend and be like, "Yeah, I just left my tip
Our
out."
patio windows didn't lock at the pub in Montgomery.
And she knew that.
And she knew that because she had driven to Auburn and given your dad the keys and then went back and climbed through the second floor window. It's all on camera. She wore a hoodie. She took out some bottles of liquor. You remember. You were fucking there, apparently.
Apparently.
I was there.
Yeah,
You know, I told her I went to rehab so she would leave me alone.
I told her she needed to go to rehab.
That's the only way you could cut her off, though, for real.
She didn't know she had to like she wasn't fired. It was like everybody, hey, you're fired. No, I'm not.
You
Chris
literally
hasn't
are.
told me I was fired. Yeah.
If it hasn't been made clear enough.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. A bar guest who becomes instant best friends with a bartender in under 3 minutes.
About 80% of bar guests.
Opelika or Montgomery?
Montgomery more so, I
Really?
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Auburn or Opelika is more like, let's get to know you a little bit. It's Montgomery is like, I want more liquor. Give me less.
We gonna swap.
mix. Don't put no ice in there. Okay, sure, I got you. But it's gonna be the same amount of liquor.
Yeah.
Well,
You're not getting nothing else. It don't matter how long we've been chatting.
Yep.
I feel like a bartender is just 1-2 year degree away from being a shrink.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
but with being a bartender, it's very rewarding how you can help people through their problems.
Mm-hmm. It is.
And that's a true thing. Even though you have your own problems, like that's one thing I loved about being in front of the house was people tell you stuff.
That little ego
But
boost.
Sometimes they help you
Yeah.
through your problems.
And they
Because
will
I
help
got
you
through your
sober
problems.
Definitely.
for 6 years and worked behind the bar for 3 of those 6 years sober.
Mhm.
And I would see these people and how
Right.
fucked up they were. And I was
And it gets a little reminder. Yeah.
I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
good.
that's so
Let's
true.
go have a chat.
Yeah.
Make it even better for me.
It's like a mirror sometimes. You can
Yeah.
see yourself if you're not careful.
But there's one thing. There's one more thing. One thing about restaurants is once you get into it, it's really hard to leave because the people, the atmosphere,
the
and
money.
just it makes you more well-rounded as a person. It does.
Mm-hmm.
This
You
probably
meet-
has
you
to be
meet-
more of a family than my own family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
you meet people that you fall in love with and care for a lifetime. in the
I mean,
restaurant
what,
business.
10 years?
Yeah.
11 years between us?
Yeah, you can go years without talking to them, and then when they're down, you can go like, "Hey, everything okay?" and you don't miss a beat, and then you pick each other up.
I recently went through something, and he automatically came right in and
Yeah.
brought me back.
And
Right
ditto. He got me a job today. So even though it's selling funerals, but
It's something.
I'm just trying to pre-play him for me. I need a little discount,
you
buddy.
ain't getting cremated. I need to get as much as I can for that commission.
All right, to close it out, we're going to do a little game called Tell Me Without Telling Me. That's the second game of our series. So I'm going to give you a prompt,
Okay.
and you're going to tell me without telling me.
Oh,
So tell me you worked for the Cartagenas without telling me you worked for the Cartagenas.
7 days a week.
Heard.
14 shifts a week
Cocaine
without
button.
any break. Maybe 15 if they could squeeze one in there.
No laughing in the kitchen.
Shit. There's so many.
No, that's
Like,
good. Round the clock.
Tim, I need you to do this for me because you know you're my favorite employee. You know you run this place.
I never got that.
Marie, you know you run this place. You help me. And we're standing like back to back.
God. All right.
Manipulation at its
Neat.
At its
Laura.
finest, yeah. Tell me you've served in a crime-heavy downtown without telling me you've served in a crime-heavy downtown.
You ever been to the capital of Alabama?
I have.
Okay. Just making sure.
Not a fun place.
I was there, right at the foothills.
I once got hit with a cane by a lady in a wheelchair. It wasn't a job.
Oh, I never had that.
Yeah, she hit me hard as fuck. That hurt. That left me
Why?
I think I was just
What'd she
scary.
hit you for?
Because I told her she couldn't have a job. I said, you physically...
Oh, because you told. I see.
Yeah, she hit the fuck out of me. I'm like,
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Hey, but I give her that. She really wanted the job. It's just, it was 3 stories, and you got it.
Audie, there was an elevator.
We got elevator stories, too.
Oh, God, do we ever?
We'll keep that for the next episode.
We will.
Tell me you've worked under Chris without saying his name. That.
Let's
Literally
just say
that.
there was a coleslaw
Literally
incident.
that.
There was a coleslaw incident, maybe a plate or two. A lot of cussing and a lot of I love you.
Yeah, that wraps up in a bow.
And you always knew you had someone by your side no matter what.
All right. And the last one. Tell me you've survived a Saturday night with too many college kids without telling me.
18 top, all have to be carded. Separate checks.
Separate. Yeah.
All want
All separate.
either a freaking Cosmo or a Guinness or something they never had before, and half of them don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, me? That's not really a question for
Yeah, I
me.
was going to say, I don't think it pertains.
How about vodka chicken? About 20 of those.
20,
Oh,
yeah,
and
20
don't
like-
forget the Guinness
20
barbecue burger.
True. Or
Yeah.
Guinness barbecue burger.
They mainly like the vodka chicken or the salad. Seeing the hate in the server's eyes with salad.
Dover salad, the worst
Yeah.
ever.
That would seem like something that they would order as a table. 17 Dover salads. Add salmon.
Yes.
Raspberry vinaigrette.
A couple of spinach dips, maybe one Reuben egg roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anything that you would like to add, gentlemen?
I love this place. The food's great. Atmosphere's always been good.
Are you a sponsor? Are you sponsored by the pub?
I was about to do the same
No,
fucking thing.
man.
Because this podcast isn't, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but in the future, we're working on it. This was fun.
Thanks.
I told you I was gonna come on for a long time, and I haven't. But now here we are.
That's okay.
And your dad, well, I don't work for that company anymore, but he's a cunt for his driver and not wanting to
The
save,
company.
and not wanting to save $10 on his mats and towels and linens
For Audie.
for me.
For Audie.
For all
For
people.
my own selfish reasons.
It's a shame. Well, you guys, until next time, I think we'll have to have a full episode with Audie. We have a lot of stories from this man, as you can see. And let us know if you want more. If not, then I won't ask him to come back on. So
I'll be back on.
you just let me know.
He'll be
I'll just
back.
go pop in.
Thank you guys for clocking out with us. Remember, keep your pants clean, your drink strong, and your confessions ready. See you next week.
And your dad owes me a vape pen because I just threw mine.
He's thrown many things. It's fair.
God.
So, is there anything else I can get you folks this evening?